Every infectious animal disease has a unique method of infection, signs of infection, and phases of infection. Scientists who study these diseases input these unique characteristics into computer models or simulations to help them predict how an outbreak might play out and to compare the effects of different control methods. Usually, an infectious animal disease progresses through several phases, from initial infection to recovery or death. Most simulation models categorize the phases of infection for individual animals and herds or flocks as susceptible or vulnerable, exposed and infected, also called effective exposure, not detectable but infected, also called the latent period, detectable infected, when the animal can be clinically or subclinically infected, that is, showing signs of disease or not, recovered immune, and recovered susceptible. Any animal that is susceptible to a disease and gets exposed to it can become sick. Depending on a number of factors, this can lead to either an isolated outbreak or a widespread epidemic. An outbreak ends when no other susceptible animals are effectively exposed to the disease. If a disease is not eliminated and continues to circulate in a population, it becomes endemic. Diseases that are common in animal populations are also called endemic. They can be controlled through vaccination and other preventative measures, but outbreaks still happen sometimes when vaccination rates fall or disease exposure overwhelms vaccine-generated immunity. When susceptible animals are added to a population through births, purchases, or imports before a disease is eliminated from that population, that disease can become endemic. New animals also have the potential to bring disease with them. They could be incubating a disease or be subclinically infected without showing any signs. An outbreak or epidemic happens when the number of new cases of a disease in an area increases above the normal rate. This can happen with an endemic disease, an exotic disease that is usually only seen in another part of the world, or a completely new disease. Some of these have the potential to become epidemics because of how fast and far they spread. Computer modeling helps scientists determine the best way to control disease outbreaks. Simulations consistently show that removing susceptible animals from the population is the best way to end an outbreak. Without new animals to infect, the disease can't spread. This and some other effective strategies for slowing down an epidemic are discussed in the next video.